Hello and welcome everybody to Crypto Rosetta. My name is Savage and today we're going to be having a look at BTC. Before we jump into the price action, I just want to say thank you for watching the video. If you're enjoying the content, please smash that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, turn on those bell notifications so you never miss a video, and why not leave us some feedback down below. Okay, so let's get into it. So there's a few things we've been talking about with BTC and there is still potential that we could extend to the upside here. However, it is also possible that we could be looking to form this fourth wave. So we can look at this third wave as either being completed up here into this high point, or potentially we could actually still be extending up here. So we've got to just allow for this because when these moves start extending, sometimes these sub-wave placements can become difficult until the move starts to carry on. So we just got to bear in mind that it is possible. So we can also potentially even look at this third wave completing here, and that we're actually starting to make some more complex structure where we could see something like this play out, and we actually come back deeper within a more complex move here as an ABC, then an X, and then basically another Y wave down, and looking to actually test out this zone. So this is something that we can see play out. So we need to just bear that in mind as well. So we're going to go over the extension option first, and basically that's looking at the potential that what we could have here within this structure is actually an extension and looking to actually move more to the upside. So that would be within this fifth wave basically that we would be extending, but within that, where we would be looking for is the potential of this. So what we would want to see here is, if we were looking for this potential, is we'd be looking to actually move up to this 24998 for confirmation. Until we do, we need to bear in mind there's a couple of options here, so we can't confirm this yet. It is possible that within this structure we could be developing a 1, 2, 3. We'd want to count this as potentially a third wave into here. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, potentially looking for a fifth wave up here. Alternatively, it could be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with rather having an extension in this fifth wave, but most of the times we have it in the third. So it is possible that we would still be within this third wave here. We have this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a fifth wave to the upside. So if that's the case, potentially what we'd be looking to do is target out this zone of this 26,223 to this 23,146. If this is the case, then we would have a completed 5-wave move here, and potentially we could then look to actually move to the downside as an ABC. So the support zone for this, where we'd be wanting to target out, would basically be this red box zone here, and this would be this 618. I can actually extend this up slightly to there. So basically this would be this 50% all the way down to this 618, which comes in at this 22753 to this 22656 zone. So this would be a typical area we'd be looking to target out in a B wave retracement. That's off of our current high, so that I'm just allowing for the fact that this could potentially be completed in here. If this does play out, effectively what we'd be looking for is this deeper wave 2 within this move, and then potentially looking to set up for this extension to the upside, and that would be a 1, 2, and then potentially form another 1, 2, and then push up for that third, and look to complete this third wave, typically around this 24,998. So this will be something we have to monitor and see how the waves actually form within the structure. But basically, as long as we hold these low points here of this 22,335, and then if we're looking to move up from this current location, basically this 22,534, then we could actually look for this potential of forming this additional structure to the upside. What we do need to be careful of, and we'll talk about this in a second within the other one in a bit more detail, but basically we could also just form this as an ABC pattern to the upside, and then look to break down from there. So we need to be aware that there are a couple of possibilities here. Only once so it would depend on where exactly we come down to on this retracement, but if we argue that we come back down and go into this 50% from our current area, basically what we'd be looking for, this will change, like I said, depending on whether we get this additional fifth wave up here or if we just actually come down into this zone. If we only retrace to the 50%, that 23,754 would be our impulsive area for this move, and that would be a 1, 2, 3, core, and then looking for that fifth wave to potentially move up. The thing is, if we had a smaller move like that, then we would have to be careful within this structure that we don't just have a bigger complex move where we have this is an A, this is a B, oh actually yeah, A, this is a B, this is a C, and then maybe we starting, or this is a flat correction within here. Yeah, so it would be an A, B, and then we look to break down with a C. So we'd have to be careful that within the structure we don't just have a flat, which could potentially look to take us up to this 24,000 area, and then basically what we could have then is just a bigger corrective move where we just form a structure like this, where this is a A wave, we form a B wave like this up into this 1-to-1, and then we actually break down for a C wave to the downside. So it is possible, like I said, that that third wave could complete here, and that this whole choppy area that we're sort of dealing with at the moment is just basically a corrective structure. So we just got to give it a bit of time and see how it plays out exactly. But primarily this is what I'm looking for, to see if we can find support in this zone and whether we actually look to move to this impulsive trigger to the upside. If we fail to do so, then it could be that we are actually there's a few options. We're going to go over the ABC option first. So we were talking about this yesterday, the potential to actually come down here. We're talking about a bit lower. This 22,387 was a 1-to-1 of this A and a B. So looking at this as a B wave into this high point here, basically looking at this as a C down. So the 1-to-1 was this 22,387. So it is possible that we could still push down one more time. And what we'd be looking for then is the potential that if we fail to develop this fifth wave and we fail to find support in here and we actually just break down, it is possible that we can look at this potentially as an ABC to the downside, and this is actually just a three-wave move in the middle, and then it could actually look to break down from there. Alternatively, we could find support here and then push back up into this box and then look to actually break down from there. So this is a typical rejection area of a B wave, this 23,538 to this 23,169. So if we do move up into this zone, it is possible that we could then actually break down for this Y wave. So we need to be careful in this area and see how we react. If we do look to break down, basically confirmation would come by it's taking out these lows that we would potentially be in this W wave. But until we do, we'd have to just still be careful that we don't have another corrective structure playing out where this becomes an A, a B, and a C, and this B wave gets bigger. So yeah, we need to just be aware that it's only really when you break this low point that we can say that this is a completed move to the upside here. So that's what we're looking for as a potential WXY. So this is all looking for the potential to come back down into this zone. And like I said, you know, we are looking for this fourth wave still. So it is possible that we could be within it or starting it. This whole move, if it's becoming a bigger structure, like I said, could just be basically a W into this point here. This is an X, this is a Y, and that could just form a single A wave. Then we could come back up for a B and then look to push down for a C. So there's a lot of possibilities at the moment. So we just got to give it a bit more time to see which one of these is actually playing out, but we will try to keep you up to date as best we can. And the other one that we were talking about within the Discord is the fact that we might have a triangle actually playing out in here. So this is another possibility. Looking at this as a diagonal here with a 5-wave move there. So this would be A, B, this would be C. Potentially we could actually look to form this triangle where we would look to make a 5-wave move here. Like I said, that could still have an additional leg up here for a fifth, and then look to retrace for a B wave, look to move up for a C wave, and then that would be the completed move. Obviously this top trend line here is loose at the moment. We can even put it into there. I don't really like doing it, but it's possible that we can have this as a deeper move up here for this D wave. Then we look to drop for an E wave. If we were getting a triangle in this position though, I would be looking at it very much so as potentially being this fourth wave, even though it's not come down. The fact that it's quite big would actually tie in quite nicely with the previous wave too. So it's possible that this could actually be playing out. Though we only get confirmation of this on this D wave here, so we have to just be careful, because until we actually get this D wave play out, this can, like I said, just develop into a 5-wave move. It could break back down. So the confirmation would be not crossing this B wave, staying above this C wave, and then as well creating a 3-wave move here, and then looking for a final 3-wave move to the downside. If we do complete this as a triangle like that, effectively our target zone would be up here towards this 24,813 to this 24,192. That would be our zone we'd be looking to actually push up with into this area for that 5th wave. So this can potentially extend, and we can actually look at it also from this point, which will push that up slightly towards that 25,464. So we just got to give it a bit of space and see how that actually plays out. If we do start to break to the downside, basically this is the zone we're looking for, this previous 4th wave. It is getting quite choppy in here, so it's either developing some 1-2s, and then it's going to look to break up like we said, or alternatively this is just becoming a bigger structure here, and we'll have to just give it a bit more time and sort of read the waves as they form. Yeah, so that's basically what we're looking out for within that. There is also the potential to form to look at this rather as a potential flat correction, but this isn't confirmed yet. And like I said, I was looking at this previously as a triangle, so we can break it down in half, and then you can kind of, I mean, it's a little bit forced within this substructure to count it as a 5-wave. But basically within what we could look at is the potential this is extending down. But confirmation of that would only actually come by pushing down past this 21,686. And that would be then looking at a deeper 3rd wave here, in my opinion, which would then look to actually try and bring us into this zone. So until we actually validate or invalidate some of these options, there are a lot of potential things going on here. So if we actually do this and we fail to take this high point again here, of this 23,250, it is possible we could actually start to extend down, where this is a 1-2, and then we break down for a 3rd wave, 4th wave, 5th wave, and then this would actually form a bigger 5-wave move to the downside. So we've got to see if we can manage to move up again past this 23,250. Otherwise, this potential option does open up of us being able to break down for this as a 5-wave structure. Okay, so I'm going to leave the video there. We will try and keep you up to date with the moves as we see them happening. And if you did find value in the video, please smash that like button, hit that subscribe button if you are new to the channel, and turn on those bell notifications so you never miss a video when we put it out. Really appreciate all the support that everyone is giving us. It really is humbling to say the least. Thank you everybody for your support, and I hope you have a great day. See you in the next video.